Good morning, everyone. My name is Tammy Lee, and I'm presiding officer of this March 27, 2025 Department of Transportation Land Matters. I'm going to go over some public meeting protocols. We're holding this meeting as a hybrid. The public is welcome to join us at 869 Punchbowl Street, and we're also holding this meeting remotely on Zoom. For those who want to testify remotely on Zoom, we'll let you into the meeting when your agenda item comes up. When you enter the Zoom room, keep your camera off and microphone muted until the meeting facilitator calls on you. We also ask that members of the public testifying on agenda items limit their testimony to no more than 2 minutes. Please address your comments to me and not to the project applicant if present. The chat box is not to be used for any comments because that may present a sunshine law issue. Before starting your testimony, please state your name clearly and identify yourself for the record. I'll now call the meeting to order at 9:03 a.m. The March 13th meeting minutes have been approved and posted on the Department of Transportation's website. We'll now move on to the airport's action items. Will the presenter please state your name and title and present on all of the action items under Section C?
Good morning. I'm Amy Fujioka, Airport's Property Manager, and I'll be presenting 8 submittals at today's meeting. Agenda number C1 is a request for a revocable permit for a storage room for computer equipment, tools, and office products to CETA Information Networking Computing USA, Inc. at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. Agenda item C2 is a request for a revocable permit for the commercial use of a T-hangar for storage and maintenance of an aircraft in support of an aeronautical glider towing business to Sutton Aviation LLC at Kauai Hapai Airfield. Agenda item C3 is a request for a revocable permit for aircraft parking to Bell Pacific Air LLC at Kalaeloa Airport. Agenda item C4 is a request for a revocable permit for aircraft parking to David Kinney at Kahului Airport. Agenda item C5 is a request for a revocable permit for office and storage space to U.S. Aviation Services Corporation at Kahului Airport. Agenda item C6 is a request for a revocable permit for main terminal space to HPS Hanaho Pro Service, LLC at Ellison Onizuka Kona International Airport at Keauhole. Agenda item C7 is a request for a revocable permit for 6 vehicle parking stalls for employee parking to the United States of America, U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Transportation Security Administration at Ellison Onizuka Kona International Airport at Keauhole. And agenda item C8 is a request for a revocable permit for ramp space to park aircraft refueling vehicles to Signature Flight Support LLC at Lihue Airport.
Terrific. Thank you so much for your presentation, Amy. Do we have anyone that would like to testify in person or online on any of the airport's action items in Section C? If there are no testifiers, I'd like to thank Amy and notify the public that the director's final decision will be posted in the minutes of the meeting on the DOT's website within the next 3 business days. We'll now move on to Harbor's action items. Will the presenter please state your name and title and present on all of the action items under Section D?
Good morning. My name is Jennifer Tomita. I'm a property manager with Harbors. Item D1 is a request to amend harbor lease number 98 H-98-10 issued to Hawaiian Cement to revise the area to include a cement offloader and remove an electrical substation and a non-exclusive subsurface electrical easement at Pier 7, Kalailoa, Barbers Point Harbor. Item D2 is the request to issue a construction right of entry and perpetual grant of easement to Maui Electric Company Limited for non-exclusive electrical easements at Kahului Harbor. Item D3 is a request to issue a construction right of entry, revocable permit, and a lease by direct negotiation to Fishco Wholesale LLC for the purpose of operating a commercial cold storage facility and commercial fishing supply business to sell, service, warehouse supplies, gear, and equipment for maritime and commercial fishing entities at Pier 32, Honolulu Harbor. Item D4 is a request to issue a revocable permit to Pacific Shipyards International LLC for warehouse space at Pier 23, Honolulu Harbor. And item D5 is a request to issue a construction right of entry to Kiewit Infrastructure West for transport and processing drying materials dredged from Kapalama Container Terminal at Piers 42 and 43 at Kalailoa, Barbers Point Harbor.
Very good. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for the presentation. Do we have anyone that would like to testify in person or online for Harbor's action items in Section D? Okay, having there be no testifiers, thank you again, Jennifer. The minutes will be posted on the DOT website within the next 3 business days. Sorry, Director's final decision. There be no other items on the agenda. This concludes the March 27, 2025 Department of Transportation Land Matters meeting. This meeting is adjourned as of 9:09 a.m.